What can we say unto our president? All we have to say is thank you, our president. Thank you, president. Thank you, president. All we have to say is thank you, president. Let them know they can even kidnap me. Yet there will be no vacancy in Aso Rock. They can even kidnap all of us. Yet there will be no vacancy in Aso Rock. What is happening today is the hand of the oppositions. They had faith. Have they not faith? Is it by kidnapping children? Then who are you coming to govern?
Huh? Now, wow.
Problem
we have in this country, there are just too many. You know, seriously, I feel really so disappointed. I feel so disheartened, you know, seeing this video of those state governor. You know, I seeing him, you know, singing praises, you know, to the president of the Republic of Nigeria, President Tinubu. And you know, I feel really so bad seeing this. You know, you see, if not that I have to regard him, I have to respect him because he's a father. You know, he's someone's husband and he's old enough to be my father. So that is the more reason why I would not rain curses and insults on him. Now, tell me, what is the governor trying to do right here? What is he trying to say? You know, you're singing praises to a man, you know, that have not done well in his time. You know, 4 years in office, you know, he's still finding difficult to tackle the issue of insecurity. 4 years in office, we are still having economic problem. 4 years in office, you look at the high cost of living, you see how so many things have turned upside down. You know, look at the prices of petrol, look at the prices of gas, look at the electricity issue that we are having. Is it the issue of roads in some affected areas? In this country. So you are supporting this kind of a person. Seriously, you know, I know that most of all these governors, especially APC governor, who are supporting Tinubu. I'm not surprised anyway because I know they will surely support their master. Tinubu is their Oga, so it is whatever Tinubu tells them, that is what they will do. So they must have gotten 1 or 2 instructions from their Oga to do like this or do like this. So that is why I'm not surprised. And the more reason why I'm supposed to be raining insults and abuses on him right now, but the more reason why I will not do that is because I have to just give him, you know, that regard as a father, that regard, you know, as someone's husband. You know, I know that I know that he's old enough to be my father. That is the more reason why I will not insult him. If not, you can imagine the level of insult I would have given him now seeing this video. You are raining praises on Tinubu. For what reason? Why are you raining praises on Tinubu? For what? For what particular reason? Are you praising Tinubu for all the good things that he has done, you know, during his time, during these 4 years that he has been in office? You know, can you point out one good thing that he has done? You know, outside of what you as a governor is benefiting. So can you point out which other thing he has done? You understand? Can you tell me, you know, is there anyone that can tell me one thing or the other that he has benefit, you know, during these 4 years that Tinubu have been in office? So you see, the reason why I talked about we voting APC out, you know, as we have to vote Tinubu out because he is no longer qualified. He can no longer, take up the affairs, you know, as a president. Just one single thing, insecurity, they cannot do something about it. Okay, look at the major general that lost his life due to the issue of terrorism. For how long is this going to continue? For how long? So you see, so that is the more reason why I feel so bad in this whole thing. You know, you are okay now. He said he's talking about opposition party. Now, what he's trying to make many people believe now that most of all these things that are happening in the country, you know, is being masterminded by, you know, is being done by this opposition party. You know, I know that to an extent, the opposition party, you know, they can have a hand or 1 or 2 things, you know, that are happening. But I still strongly believe that there are some strong men, you know, there's some strong men in his own party that have a hand in all of these things, that are sponsoring this terrorism thing that is happening in the country. I know that some of you will come and tell me that if I have a proof or do I have any evidence, I may not be able to present any evidence or any proof. But if you are able to, you are a very calculative person, you are a very a person that very understanding, you will be able to see that what is going on, have a link to some top politicians, and not just all politicians, but APC politicians. Don't worry, it's just a matter of time. When I'm done with my research, which I'm currently on, I'll start giving you guys a clue to some persons, in government, that have a hand in all of these things that are going on. So I really feel so bad. I feel so disappointed at Governor Modi Okpebholo for these praises that he is raining on Tinubu. All these things that he is saying. This thing that he is doing, and look at the population of people, that are with him. This is the more reason why this country, it will be very difficult for this country to be better. So that's why I used to wish that this country is being divided, so that everyone can be at his own place. You see this one Nigeria of a thing, to me, is a scam. One Nigeria is a scam, and it's just a way to keep up people to be together, even though we know that we cannot be together. Till tomorrow, issue of tribalism will continue. Tomorrow, issue of religion will continue. Terrorism, everything will still be on. We are just pushing one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Why should we continue to push one Nigeria when we are not actually living like one in this country? And you see the Hausa man, you see the Igbo man, you see the Yoruba man, they do not have any trust for each other. They cannot easily do things together because there's no trust, there's no love. So this one Nigeria thing is a scam to me, and it can never work. So that's why I used to wish that this country is be divided. So I feel really so sad. I feel so sad. I feel so disheartening on seeing this video of the Edo State governor. I feel really so bad. So I don't know what you all think about this. I feel really so disappointed. I feel really so disheartened, seeing this. So I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm sick and tired of this whole issue of terrorism happening in this country, and I wish that everything comes to an end. That this nightmare that we are seeing, it comes to an end. All right, guys, that'll be all this video. I'll see you on next.